Fritz Lang's Metropolis is one of the great shining gems from the silent era. With its German expressionist art style, it's captured the imagination of filmmakers everywhere, including George Lucas. Where do you think the basic idea of C-3PO came from? From the robot in Metropolis. How about the futuristic city of Blade Runner? Metropolis. A girl being stalked in a dark hallway? Metropolis. A mad scientist in a lab full of electrical gadgets zapping life into a creation? Metropolis. A hero trying to rescue the girl on top of a building? Metropolis, or Caligari. It inspired lots of immediate films like Frankenstein and King Kong, but still to this day it has a strong influence. Most of the sci-fi and fantasy that we know stems from it in some way, especially whenever you're talking about a vision of the future. Metropolis was the first to do it with such an epic scope. The shots of the city are amazing to look at. They were all done with miniatures. It has a modern look, but also some Gothic elements, with the main building rising like a cathedral. While the film looks ahead into the future, it also looks to the past. It attempts to retell many old stories and ideas, such as the 7 deadly sins, the Whore of Babylon, and most importantly, the Tower of Babel, which it uses to illustrate the miscommunication between the underground workers in the city and the elite group above who are in charge of it all. That's the main theme, that the workers who keep the city running are forgotten. They live down under like rats, while the people above live like royalty. The quote that it keeps repeating is the mediator between the brain and the hands must be the heart, meaning somebody needs to bridge the gap between these two groups and get them to work better together, because with no communication, it can all fall apart. The film tries to do a lot. It has all kinds of themes running all over the place, very ambitious for its time. The plot can be a little confusing, but a lot of that is because many scenes have been lost. The film has had a complicated history. When it was first released, it was over 2.5 hours long. Afterwards, there were many different versions that were cut to shorter lengths. Then it slipped into public domain. Because of this, during the home video age, it was released over and over again by everybody using the only surviving version, which looked like shit. This is how I first saw it, and then over the years it's been partially restored again and again, each time improving the image quality and adding more newly discovered scenes. Then a funny thing happened. Usually when a work enters the public domain, it's public domain forever. But new laws somehow brought this film out of the public domain. Even though everybody who worked on it is dead, the copyright now belongs to the Murnau Foundation. The good part of that is that now there's authorized versions being released that are more complete and look beautiful. The latest edition on Blu-ray is magnificent, but there's still important scenes missing. They have script notes that appear on screen to tell you what's supposed to be happening. So whenever they call it the complete Metropolis, that's not accurate. Bottom line, if you're into classic science fiction, Metropolis is mandatory.